When we moved here, we knew that we wanted to raise food for ourselves and provide food, for our family, but anything extra we wanted to offer up to the local community. So when we had extra and when we first started, we set up a cooler at the top of the driveway here and just filled that with whatever we had, eggs, honey, some of Marie's crocheted stuff. And that lasted for a couple years. That worked for us for quite a while. There were some negative sides to that. Every time it would rain, it would get wet. And obviously a cooler is kind of small, so it was hard to put a lot of things in there. So we would run out of eggs up at the top of the driveway often. So just this year, we decided to move our farm shop into one side of our pole barn. Josh painted the floor and power washed it and just got it ready, and so we've been doing that this year. So today I wanted to take you guys inside the farm shop so you can take a look around. Okay, so let's head on in. I love this because nothing gets destroyed or ruined or anything. It all stays nice and clean in here, which is great. All right, when you come in here, we have our Heartway Farms sign. We have Wi-Fi password stuff. We also have people who come in and look a little confused. So because here we do everything, for the most part, self-serve and honor system. A lot of people walk in here and can hardly believe that people don't steal stuff from us, which I will say back a while ago, right when we first started, when we had the cooler system, we had some things stolen and it was very minimal, but still, I decided I wasn't gonna let that bother me because sometimes people would stop by the cooler and would leave extra money in there. It actually happened all the time, and it always surprised me, and most people are completely trustworthy, and we're gonna continue to do it this way. So we have, information on how to pay, self-pay here, people can make change for themselves and do all of that. And then depending on the season, we have different items here along this little buffet counter here. And right now, because it's fall and cozy and cold, Marie has made up some salted caramel sauce, which is so good. Previously, we had like our jams and jellies up here, which those sold out, right, Julianne? I mean, those were a big hit here. I think she made blueberry with our blueberries from Michigan. I'm talking to my girls while they're hanging out with me here while we're doing this. So we made blueberry jam, strawberry jam, mango jam. The mango jam was so good. I had never had that before. So anyway, so right now we're going with warm weather, cold weather type things. Let me get that right. Stuff that keeps you cozy and warm. So this caramel is amazing on ice cream, on apples, by itself. We all agree. Okay, so then moving on. Let me see, Julianne made up some homemade hot fudge. So again, another great thing to put, you can make it into homemade hot chocolate if you want, but we also have hot chocolate mix, so we'll get into that. But right now, and like I said, this stuff rotates, so depending on what's, the girls are feeling like making or experimenting with, it comes out here for customers. And then this is Grandma Ellis's famous hot chocolate mix, which is so good. She did get the recipe from a friend, but we'll give her the credit. We'll give Grandma the credit. So those are the items we have on the bar here. We have customers who like to return egg cartons for us. Okay, Marie, back when we had the cooler system, which at that time you were in charge of stocking the cooler. Obviously now we have a big room that we all take care of, but we had to contend with extreme hot weather and cold weather and freezing. Yeah, that was one issue we had, right? What would happen with the eggs?
The eggs would freeze and
crack and break all over. Okay, so when people come in here, this is a way to have some temperature control. What items do we keep in the fridge?
We keep duck eggs, chicken eggs, and elderberry syrup. And in the summer, we keep our lip balm in the fridge.
Okay, can you get me out? I actually get a lot of questions about duck eggs. Can you get out a dozen chicken eggs and a dozen duck eggs? And let's just do a little compare and contrast for people. Most of our customers who come and buy the duck eggs do it because, a lot of them are allergic to chicken eggs. This is more prevalent than I ever realized until we offered duck eggs here. So Marie, can you hold up a duck egg for us?
This is a duck egg, and they are bigger than chicken eggs normally.
Yeah, you want to hold it up in comparison?
Yeah, so that's the chicken egg.
Okay. But we still, a lot of the times, you can use it in a 1-to-1 ratio. Our Pekin ducks, when they lay, I don't know if you have one of theirs.
These are a little bigger.
They're a little bigger. So anyway, it's pretty much just a 1-to-1 ratio. They're a little bit of a different flavor and texture than chicken eggs. But again, people are super grateful to have an option with the duck eggs.
Allergic to chicken.
Yeah, if they're allergic to chicken eggs, they can consume duck eggs most often. So in most cases. So that's that. Marie makes the elderberry syrup that goes out there. In the hot weather, we keep the lip balm in there too.
So it doesn't melt everywhere.
So it doesn't melt, yes. Okay, Marie's helping me out now with the camera so that I can show you what we have in the freezer. This is new to us just these last few months too. We raised and processed here on the farm our own whole chickens, and that was quite an experience and a lot of fun, and we had friends help us and all that. But anyway, so we're able to carry our whole chickens here in the freezer, and again, I mean, so far we've just been able to be self-serve with it. People come, we have them tagged with a weight and with a price, and I mean, we have people that come on a regular basis, like once a week, to come restock their chickens, to the point where, like, you know, I gotta restock this freezer one more time, and then we're gonna be out for the year. So it was kind of an experiment to see how quickly we would go through them, or how slow. And I would say, you know, pretty quickly now, especially you get those regulars that come, and we're getting great comments, great reviews from people. So that has encouraged us to do that again next year. So now we're over at one of our spool tables here, and this is kind of our, I mean, I guess we have our raw honey over here, but it's also kind of like our natural bath and body type products. But Jules, first, you want to show us our honey. We sell our raw honey here in 1-pound jars, and I would say that's a pretty big seller here. Yes. Wouldn't you say? It has to be restocked often. And I have Jules helping me in this portion because she makes several of the items that are on this table. Jules, how many homemade soaps do you have out here? Different kinds of soaps do you have right now?
I have 7 right now.
7, and we've already talked about this in previous videos, but Julianne has taken over the soap making here at the farm, and I just love all the different things she comes up with. I really love the coffee scrubby one. It smells like my cup of coffee, and so it's like the best. Okay, Jules, what else do we have? What other items?
We have our homemade lip balm, which is just cocoa butter, jojoba oil, sunflower oil, beeswax, lanolin, vitamin E oil, rosemary oil, and peppermint essential oil. So it's all very natural. Natural
and clean.
And it's amazing.
We love it. I will never go back to store-bought at all. All right, what else?
We have our gold lotion here, which is the only lotion pretty much anyone in our household uses. It's my favorite thing ever.
But when you make it for us, you make like a vat of it, right? Like we keep a big tub of it under the sink upstairs, and it's just what we all use for all things, right? So we love our gold lotion. And I just think it'll always be a staple in our house. Okay, what else? And we're always looking to add new things to this table. That's the benefit of the way we do our shop, is if the girls come up with a new recipe, like we're looking into a different lotion, like more like a white, creamy, typical lotion, you know, and we can put that out here too for customers. Okay, we are over at one of our other spool tables here, and Marie has kind of taken ownership of this whole table because the amount of cute stuff that she crochets is abundant. So why don't you show us just a few of your favorite items, Marie? She does custom work too. Okay, a cute little dress for a little baby girl. Or a doll, yes. Tabitha would claim that it's for her dolly. I want to see this. I love that hat. Show me one of the little bonnets. They're so cute, you guys. Tabitha wears hers all the time.
She made one for me. It's like a winter hat, but cute.
I'm telling you, I think old fashioned is coming back. So I think these things are so cute. What about the booties? And the thing is, Marie can make custom order stuff. They're so cute. So she's made these beautiful baby blankets. Of course, the stuffed animals are a hot ticket item. She makes these super cute little guys here. She doesn't have any giraffes in here, but these guys are so cute. All of my kids have these, and plus everybody who is in our life ends up getting a stuffed animal made by Marie at some point. So anyway, she sells her items here. When we had these items in the cooler, they didn't sell as great, right? Because we could only put out like 1 or 2 things. But since we've moved them into here, you are doing very well. She's making like a real business for herself. We're trying to talk her into doing an Etsy shop too, because the stuff she does is such good quality. How long have you been crocheting, Marie?
Probably like 2-3 years now.
And who gave you the first instructions on how to do it?
My aunt crocheted, and then I just thought it was fun, so I started.
Yes, Aunt Jenny is very gifted in crocheting and has passed that skill along, and now Marie can do it. So we get to reap all the benefits. Along the back wall of our farm shop, we have kind of a seasonal table. And obviously we're, in the season for pumpkins and gourds. This was super full. And the girls had a really good harvest of all their pumpkins and stuff. So anyway, this is what's left for this, but this table is for, anytime there's something seasonal, whether it's tomatoes or potatoes, onions, whatever we have available, it will go out here. For customers to be able to help themselves. Whatever we have extra, we want to share with the community, and this is where all that produce goes. Let's go take a look at one of my favorite tables at the farm shop here, and that is the beautiful sign table. We have some friends, Megan and Sarah, and they make all of these beautiful homemade signs. They make them from repurposed barn wood or, antique wood that they collect, and they're handwritten without stencils, freehand. It's just amazing what they're able to do, and they just make the most beautiful stuff. So we have several of their items in our house and have ordered things over the years, and we're so grateful to be able to keep their items here. It just makes it so fun and so pretty. There's always something in here that I could buy all of these. They're all just so pretty. So anyway, we love having these items here. So that is our farm shop. We love when customers come. Even though we have a self-serve system, we're usually home. We're usually able to hang out and have conversations and visit with people when they come. So if you're ever in the area, please stop on by. Thank you guys so much for watching today and for being a part of the Heartway Farms family. Make sure you hit the subscribe button right below this video, and also hit the little bell off to the right side. And it's free, it doesn't cost anything. All that means is that if you hit those 2 buttons, you'll be notified every time we put out a new video, and that way you won't miss anything. All right, we'll talk to y'all soon.